Well, hello there! I know you don't really hear that from me too often. But I figure since this is in Saga, do it a little different than my normal intros. So hello there! Welcome to Exquisite, Illinois, a home daily mini saga. And it's actually quite funny in a certain sense, because legit, the last episode of Home Daily compiled, I was talking about the contracts were going to open for Illinois. I had just delivered, pulled out the customer and everything, came over here, took like a 30-minute break, looked at the tablet just to see what's going on business-wise and everything. They said, up, contracts open. I'm like, what? What? I thought I had more time. I was trying to get up to Iowa and all that, because legit, my original plan, that's why you gotta love trucking, you gotta learn to go with the flow. My original plan was to get over here to Iowa City, because that's where Evie's sitting. And I was going to go from there, because I thought I had a couple days. Not the case. Not the case at all, apparently. So what the plan is now? Well, you know I'm a veteran. I've been trucking for years. So I'm like, alright, well, let's see what we can get from here with USBB. That's what I'm moving now. I'm going to try and get a load. Nothing. 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 So I'm like, you know what? Bump it. The contracts are open. I don't know how Illinois does. I have a pre-trip, so let me go ahead. Let her start warming up. There we go. But I don't know how Illinois does with its shippers and like their big thing. Because if you've ever watched any of my, I call them state work things and everything like that. But if you ever watch any of them, it's always the same thing. That's why I'll just give you a life tip right here. Persistence is what works in life, people. There is no real such thing. As far as if you want big goals, they're usually not instant. And usually stuff that's working well is because of the persistence you put into it. That's all I'm going to go about that. But, I don't know nothing about Illinois. I haven't read it. I honestly thought that wouldn't come out till, if you want my honest answer, when I was thinking, like next month at the time of this recording, but I heard on the like the news and everything about it was coming out soon. Look, alright, let me get over here. That's the whole reason I'm over here in Arkansas now. And that was the whole point of that. And now they're open. I'm like, alright, well, that is trucking in a nutshell. You have to adjust along the way, ride with the bumps to still reach the same goal. And that's what we're doing now. So I'm gonna roll over here to my garage. Why the heck is that? I don't know. But roll over to my garage in Little Rock. Drop this trailer. 9 out of 10. I'm gonna talk to USBB, because I really think I could still stick with them over there and do reefer if I can get on the reefer division. And I've been going with this trailer now a week, so I'll talk to them, talk to about it, do all that when I get over here. I'm not gonna do that on film, but that's the plan now. I'm gonna talk to them, see if I can stay with it, see how it does. Because I'm gonna be honest, reefer is a pretty well-known thing. It's usually everywhere. And if I could get with them, then I ain't even gotta change the lease, ain't gotta do that whole deal and all that headache. So my plan now is tentative, obviously. Get over here to the garage. Hopefully get with the reefer division if it's available. And then from there, get a load over to Illinois. And while I'm in Illinois, I might do 1 or 2 with this truck. Have Evie sent over, because I want to get back in. I haven't been in here in like 3 to 4 state work episode events, nothing like that. Because stuff been happening. And the funny part about it is I say that, I saw the news for the electronic truck. Be on the lookout. I think they finally are getting the truck tour I did on the Volvo out today, I think. So be on the lookout for that. It was a great episode, all that type of stuff. Truck tours aren't really keen into this, so if you wonder why I'm saying it like that, that's why. But truck tours, that should be coming out for the Volvo. I would love to have that one in my fleet. That won't be, well, I can actually take that back. The electric one you can't have in your fleet. Look at that video. That'll go more into about that. But the newest Volvo they released, I would love to have that in my fleet as well. But that's a whole thing I gotta look at, and I would love to be doing that in Illinois. But A, I have two slots available for trucks. You ain't gonna find a used that Volvo. I can guarantee you that. And I could get new, but I have to really look and see, because I might just move another truck into a revolving truck, possibly. Well, I don't know. Once you get more into stuff, you have to really start looking. You can't just jump into a truck and go, because that takes away half the realism. That takes away half the fun in being an actual business manager. All kinds of stuff. That's why you get so many people do it for a day or two, like, oh, that's cool. Then 2 days later, it's boring now. Why? Put it like this: I'm loving the Freightliner I'm in now. I wish I wasn't getting out of her, but I didn't plan all this soon. I can't tell you one person who still has the same thing like it's new with the Freightliner now, like when it came out. To me, this is still new. Granted, that's partially because she's a baby truck. Don't even have 30,000 on her, but still, and that's why I do like I do. So let's stop rambling so we can get over here so I can call up USB-B and see if I can get a... Okay, first of all, this is a power behind truck, or this is a light behind trailer. Okay, there you go. About to take that brake ain't holding for crap. But yeah, let me get over here so I can call USB-B. Hopefully get empty reefer, because they have 3 divisions last time I looked. And I'm still getting used to their fruit tank division. This is still new to me. But I know when I was with them years ago, they had reefer, and I want to say drive-in. I'm not sure. When I'm not with leases, I really don't keep track of what they're doing, if that sounds right, if you will. Like, I know they're still working and stuff, but I don't keep track of any of their updates, stuff like that. I just am kind of like, only thing I really check is to make sure my, let me shift and then I'll get to that. On this highway. There you go. The only thing I ever really check is to make sure my contracts with them are still good, so I don't have to be renewing and all that. And I will say this, even though it seems like I'm rushed, I'm not rushed no kind of way. I'm just a little trying to get over there, because I was expecting like another 3 days to get set up, but I'm not set up no kind of way like I would like to be. I'm just adjusting along the way. There we go. But now I'm gonna get over here. Hopefully they have an empty for the reefer division, or maybe even the drive-in if they're still doing that. That's what I gotta make calls. But that is the plan now. I'm gonna head over there in this. Then when if y'all have ever seen one, whenever I get into a new state, I get a new garage. You can't be in a state and not have a garage if you have the funds. Just put it like that. Like when I was first starting out, you can just buy the garage right then and there. You ain't had that kind of money. Doing a lot better now, so that's how I can do that now. Just like I'm also enjoying, unlike many times before, I had to be I'm sorry, the biggest one always comes to my mind when I'm not rushed at all. This ain't like that. The time I was getting over to Nebraska, I was just not happy. Timing for that was just horrible. But this is completely different, so much better. If anything else, since I'm already gonna have what's it called, EV sent over to the garage in Illinois, I might, depending on how it works with USB-B, I might just at the same time have a trailer of mine sent over again, like I did in, I think it was Iowa. Might have been, I have to double check. But have it and just do it all under my own authority for a little while, just so I can get a feel for the state. Because you don't know nothing until you get in it. Just like I said, the same thing with Nebraska, which I'm not harping on Nebraska. I did like Nebraska, just between it being rushed to get over there. When I got there, that and Kansas felt almost the same if it wasn't for a couple of nice sceneries Nebraska had and stuff like that. And just none against Nebraska. I can't wait to get back over there again. But yeah, go back, watch that one. I don't remember the name, something Nebraska, but go back, watch that one, and you can definitely tell the first, I want to say 2 days, I was just not there for it. I know that sounds bad, but I just wasn't. And one thing about me and your boy X, biggest thing I hate is to be rushed. I hate being rushed. It irritates me to a certain extent, but I use irritation to fuel me, so I'm not going to say I get mad or anything like that, but it irritates me. I get real quiet, and focus on that. And it's just not the same enjoyment like now, where I got all the time in the world. I got all the availability in the world, and I'm enjoying this. So, but with any rate, let's get over here to the garage. I'm not even going to record all the way over there. I'm just going to record once you get there. Well, I will record over there only because I know how a lot of drivers do. When new stuff comes out, you go right to that and ignore everything else around, and you just wait for the next new. And like I've said many times, and I'll say to the damn deck, is a proven fact in life: new does not last. It is like maybe if you're good, a week thing, if that, like that new feeling. Oh yeah. It lasts about a week, then it becomes the old. Think about that, people. Please think about that. That's why for me, 2016, I think this game came out. This joke is still new to me in basic states like even with the revamp now, even California is still like new to me. And that's because I'm not looking for that brand new this or that. Not going into that event. I'm gonna pull it back now. But I am gonna show y'all how to get over from, I think we were at Freightliner, over here to Little Rock in Arkansas, because I know a lot of y'all probably couldn't tell. Which is sad. Arkansas been out for a while, but still people are like, oh, that's that. I'm like, well, you know what? If you're behind, get out there and pull it back, X. Pull it back. Don't let all the black come out of you like that. Oh, do not let all that black come out. But yeah, so let's enjoy the ride over here to Arkansas. I always loved Arkansas. I love Arkansas. Did that say 400 freaking miles? The thing only said 2. Oh yeah, but that should not be no 400 miles. So it's probably like 40 miles. It's probably right 40 there. And I don't know. But anyway, let's get over here and enjoy this ride. I'm glad the speed limit's 70, so I can open her up. It's nice when you can get drives like this open. I know it sounds bad, especially when you're empty and you're really light. Although I will give credit, and I haven't been in Blue Freight in so long. She is a lot more powerhouse than I remember. Because that, what did I come over here with? 46,000. That did not really seem to struggle with her. I mean, I should have put it better. I should have been paying closer attention to the water. I think the water might have got a little bit higher than I like, but that's just a common Freightliner thing. Because I want to say it has a Cummins in it, and it wasn't built for heavy hauling, so water is going to get a little hotter than I would like, obviously, but it wasn't crazy. Wasn't like freaking Slowpoke. I don't even think I had that. It's in the video, but I think I sold that truck eventually. I don't know. I'd have to look at my records, but she would get hot. And I think that's just because it was a smaller engine, stuff like that. But it made me nervous with Slowpoke. And she was a heavy haul truck. So, okay. There you go. I think I had the cruise on. Like I said, I do like, when you hear me harp about digital stuff, I may not love everything, but there are some things I actually very much do like about digital. Like this, you can look down, see your RPM, so you know it's on, because I can't see the buttons from where I like to keep the wheels most of the time. But I'm telling you, I'm going to enjoy this because it's like, I hope that was not, they're funky about the maps. That's why I hate following verbatim. They said straight shot, so it should just be a straight shot. But no, I'm enjoying this because this will be the first time in a long while I haven't A, flown out to the new state, B, actually have it set up so I can get into EV, and C, what was I going to say, I already have a lot already in, which, let's be honest, when I do state works, I'm never concerned about the money. But not only will this, my minimum for this week has been met with this one load. That was very nice to begin with. Now everything else goes into the next week, and that'll be nice too, because a lot of times when I get over to new states, it's like the new week, and that's starting for the new man. So it's a whole thing with that. But like 3 great things have already happened, and I ain't even got into the state. That's why I was prepping. prep makes a very big difference for a lot of things, folks. A lot of things. Yeah, there you go. Hey, swing. I'm sure my mileage is off, but I don't care. I'm gonna reset it when I get up there. And I want to say 9 out of 10. I'm gonna just take the rest of the day off today. Take my 10. So I can just start fresh tomorrow, get over there, do all that, because I got quite a few calls to make. I got a call to get Evie sent over. I can't even do that yet, because I don't have a garage. So I got to get a garage, and I'm not even going to do that until I get over until Illinois. So that, I'm going to just wait till I get over there. But I got to call USB-B, see how I'm getting over there. And then after that, I got to call, oh, I love this garage. This is the only garage. You know, I think the second one now, they revamped the one in Bakersfield. But originally, this was my only garage ever with a gate, which made me feel so special and and privileged. I was gonna say organized, but I'm like, dude, you didn't control that, so it's not really organization. But yeah, so then let's see. Now that's because this one is right behind 18 Wheels garage, and I guess where a lot of trucks park, which that's one aspect I love. I'm debating if I want to go in my garage. You know what? I'm not even going to go in my garage. I mean, I'm in my garage technically, but I'm going to swing into one of these spots so I can drop the trailer. So it's easy for the next driver to come and take it. So let's see. And then I'm going to just pull into the garage. Like literally pull in. Hey, swing. Alright, perfect setup there. Keep going, watch your fender, and we should be good. There we go, and just ease on back. And that's the other thing I'm so glad of. I don't know what update did it, but that made me so happy when I got in. I blew the horn. I get out. You gotta hear this one on point. No. We are doing this on point. It deserves this kind of grandiose. You gotta look at me. I'm even cutting the daggone truck off because I loved this when they first came out with it. And then some update they took it off. I'm like, why the heck would you get rid of this? But some update they brought it back. I guess a lot of complaints. So y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. My favorite, the train horn, baby. That still makes me smile. Oh, that makes me smile. Now, they might have toned it down a little. I'd have to go back and listen to the original video when I did it. Alright, that's enough of that. I feel like I'm geeking out over a damn horn. Oh, man. But yeah, let me hear one more time just for that. I think that's the original. But one time. That makes me happy. Oh, that makes me. It's the little things in life, people. You have to appreciate them. But that makes me happy. Oh, that makes me happy that they brought that back. Thank you, SCS. Thank you. Alright, I will get back with y'all once I figure out what I am doing. Because, well, I'm going to drop the trailer in a minute. But I got to call up USB-B to see if they have anything available. And if not, then I got to call up to get it empty over here. Because that is now the straight plan. If they don't have anything, then I call up, get it empty, use my own authority, and then from there get over to Illinois. And that ain't even going to be happening until tomorrow. So again, I'm in perfect setup. I'm in no rush. Get over there to Illinois just to break the line east. And from here to there is like 6 hours. So that's easily in the day. But right now, it's just figuring out how to get there. Because I'm sorry, yes, I may have a good little piece of money. I still don't go empty more than 100 miles if I can help it. Now, granted, when I'm with some leases and if I go farther to get the load, fine. Because I think I said that in the Bobcat thing I was talking about in a couple episodes ago. And even if it had one close around this range for the food tank division with USB-B, I would have stuck with them. But they don't, so I'm moving from there. And I'll show y'all again. I think I said this twice now, but people just, I guess, don't look on there. I'm not making up the companies, people. I don't know. Someone not commented, but told me. They will talk to me and somebody, there ain't no USB-B. People. Oh, that just shows y'all need to just stop getting and jumping and going and actually look all around. But go to Fate. Go. No, I don't think you can do it from here. That's right. It's not this one. It's catalog, logistics map. All the way at the bottom. They're only pretty much you one. No, they got a new one. I think that's new actually. Actually, no. Okay, so they had the ultimates. But either way, right there, people. USB-B. Spell it with me now. U is for umbrella. S is for Sam. B is for boy. And B is for boy again. And I was going to use another B word, talk about some of y'all who don't read, but not readers in the sense, don't know how to. I mean, readers don't pay attention. Passengers getting behind the wheel and going. But I'll be nice, keep it very family friendly. So, but it's right here, people. And I love that they did this in many updates ago. You can see all where stuff's at. And to be honest, why I hadn't stuck with USB-B in the past, because originally there was nothing in California. I think back then it was mainly Wyoming and Montana. So, and that's why I originally, because my leases sometimes I have a method of operations, how it works. And the original thing before the updates and the revamp and all that, anything from the house, you take a load from there to Montana, and Wyoming might have been there, I don't know, but take it up to Montana, run around Montana till you meet your minimum, then you come back home. That was the original plan. Now, since in LA, that's obviously changed a little bit. I can be local with it. As a matter of fact, I think I talked about it in the last Compiled Home Daily. The original plan before getting over here was to be local. But again, people, that is trucking. You have to adjust along the way to still meet the goal you want. So, alright, let me stop rambling. Let me start making some calls and see what is happening for tomorrow. Because I'm not doing nothing today. I don't even know where my logbook at. Getting old, y'all. Getting old. Let's see. I hope I turn this off. And let's see. Fire it up. There you go. I'm not going to look good because it's going to take at least 2 minutes to load up, get warm and all that. I'm not going to do that now, waste the video. But I'm pretty sure I ain't got no more hours left today to get over there. So that's why I'm going to just take my 10 anyway, you know. Get ahead so it's a nice fresh start for tomorrow. Then a lot more answers will be answered then. So that is good. That is what we're working on. I will holler at y'all tomorrow. One more time because I love it. Yes, I'm going to sleep good tonight. Alright, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Hold up. Before y'all walk away or just think we're going to do something one night like that, I almost forgot to tell you for today. There's no event. As of right now, Illinois is out. You see, you can go. World map, you can drive over there. People are already in it. I'm actually at the time of this recording a little late in reality. But you can drive, you can run it fully. But there's no World of Truck events because I was doing like normal routine, writing all the cities down. I was going to look for how many miles you needed for each load. I'm like, there's no load. But, hey, I never argue with unique like that because it'll be different, which means ain't pressed, which means possibly might be even a little different Saga. I'll probably still, since I'm already over here, I'll try and run through all the cities. But I could legit now go over, get one, and head back home if I wanted to. Whereas most times during the state work, I run over to try and get them all knocked out, get my name, them, all that type of stuff, then head home. But I just wanted to put that out there before I go in this garage here and unhook this trailer. So, alright then, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.